MRecktv.
Yo, M.Reck, this is J-Mac. Tell 50 Cent to put some butter on boner biscuit, man. Put some butter on this biscuit, man. 3 rounds, man. Tell him beat that boy ass, man. Tell him beat him, man. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yo, no problems, yo. This is 90, son. Shouting out to you, son. You know what I'm saying? You know, 95th and Clarkson, son. You know, respect all your X-Rex, V-Rex, all of that shit, nigga. But y'all holler back, son. I wonder if you got this number on your page, nigga, because it's the real shit, nigga.
What can we talk about? What can't we talk about? Let me know, Sam.
I don't give a fuck what we talk about.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's the answer I wanted to hear.
Yeah, thanks, yeah.
Salute world. Salute Sin City. How you, homie?
I'm great.
Been a minute. Been a minute. I ain't seen you in a minute, son.
Yeah, man. I fell back kind of on the music shit. Like I had to get my life together. So you know, like, but things are better now. Matter of fact, we got studio. Me and Zeke got studio tonight. He got I think he got distribution. I don't know, but I know I'm getting a check, so we're gonna do some.
That's the only thing that matters. That check, yes,
That's
sir.
That's it. I don't care. Listen, man, where the money at?
Yeah, that's what it is, man. You've been putting in work with the set for a minute, and you being 730 dips and all that.
Right.
Explain that, man. How did you get down with that whole movement and just that whole? Because that's like a whole different faction, but it's one and the same. But
right,
you know, 730 dips is different from Dip and Maps and Dipset. Explain that.
It's still under the same umbrella, which is something that Cam started, you know, along with I guess him and Jim and Els and Zeke. Like it's one umbrella. You know what I mean? Rather you got UN or Els has Skull Gang. That's crazy because that's Cam calling me right there.
Oh wow. Yeah, take the call. I stopped recording this shit.
Nah, I keep it recording. Hold on, I'm just telling.
Okay, yeah.
Yo. Yo. See, he talking about money. As soon as we pick up, he said like 2-3 million. I'm doing the interview, yo. All right. Nigga said like 2-3 million. I don't know what he talking about, but that's crazy. Anyway.
Talking about money, that's what it is.
Hey man, as soon as we get out this, I'm calling him right back.
Oh yeah, you already know. We're gonna do this real quick so you can call him for that 2-3 million you talk about. You know what I mean? But yeah, getting back to that, like I need to know, you know, did you go up with Cam and like how did that thing come about, you being a part of that and all that?
Well, really Zeke came home and they gave him an album deal and he knew I was dipping and dabbing with the music along, and he had a cousin that rapped, Tito Green, and I was dipping and dabbing with the music with my man Ash, and this dude, he had a label, my man Smalls, he had a label, he had another rapper called Reality, and then and Speed Reno, rest in peace to him. But Z came on, he's just like, yo, I gotta do this album, like, let's do, you know what I mean? Fuck with me with this shit, I got some money for you. So I was like, all right, fuck it. So it was on from there.
Got you. Yeah.
Then he formed 730 while we was making his first album. Not even his first album. We had to turn in the album, The Book of Ezekiel, but we had to do a mixtape before that, which was a classic on paper. You know, like we put it out. That's the song with Henny and everything. We put it out, and then it sold like 6,500 his first week or two.
Wow.
It was kind of crazy, but that was low in 08 because a lot of niggas, you know, when niggas came out, their first week, their albums were selling like gold, and if you did like less than 150,000, that was considered bad. And so
like
so when we came out, we sold 6,500 the first week, but they was like, that's kind of dope because that's a mixtape. And once it was out, some label from Boston, they just stepped to us and gave Zeke like 10,000, like we want to own the rights to it. So we was like, it's been out for a while, you can have it. Like, you know what I mean? Got to do something else. So
that's an easy check right there. That was an easy check.
So when Baby Grand stepped to us and was like, we want a new one, we heard about it or blah, 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 word of mouth, and we give y'all 10,000. And we was like, nah, we'd rather just go do one with DJ Scream or something. Like, you know what I mean? Get our own paper, because We just sold a mixtape that was out for a while for 10,000. Why would we take 10,000 for you to give us for a new mixtape? Like, nah, we're not doing that. So, you know what I mean? We did our own thing. But now that you think about it, like, niggas should have just took it, right?
Why not? That was an easy check. But, you know.
We was cocky and confident. We like, yeah, nigga, Zeke don't even rap, nigga. We sold 6,500. We all we up and down from Atlanta to I got a story, right? I got locked up in Atlanta for fighting. So the cop, the one that was taking me to Fulton County. Now, remind you, I'm handcuffed and shit. It's just me in a paddy wagon. I'm like, yo, before you take me in, I could smoke. Like, I could smoke a cigarette. He like, nah, we don't do that, blah, blah, blah. So he started talking to me. He like, yo, what you down here for? I was like, you know, we was down there doing Zeke's second album. We stayed down there for like a month. And I was like, working with music with my man Zeke. And he was like, yo, Zeke got a song with Lil Wayne, Beat Without Bass. He said, that song is popping out. I was like, yeah, that's me on the hook. Nigga said, yo, all right, I'm going to take you to the store real quick, let you get a soda, smoke a cigarette. He said, yo, but I want to do something. I'm like, do what? And nigga took me back to the precinct where he was parked at.
Say word.
Put my cups in front, let me sit, smoke outside the paddy wagon, and play me his music.
Say word, that's crazy.
So I was popping in Atlanta and I didn't even know it. Word.
So did he let you go after that? Or he took
I asked him, I said, yo, let me go. He said, nah, you already in the system.
Damn.
I can't do that. I said, damn, yo. And it was like a fight, and it was bad because I wouldn't get on the ground for the police, so they made a big deal out of it. So
it was a rumor on the streets. I got the calls that the Coke boys had caught you slipping and allegedly cut you and all that. Did that go down? I gotta ask you some infamous questions, man. Just, you know, I'm your nigga. Don't get mad at me, man. You know, but the streets, you don't do many interviews, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why I got you, I gotta ask you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go into the Max B shit. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Now, did you have a relationship with Max B? Like,
we was cordial. He was cool. I thought he was funny. We used to play. We used to gamble and play 2K. He was
how
funny.
much?
Huh? Damn.
How much
In Atlanta, I think he got me for like $150.
Okay.
We played one game for like 150 because we had to go to the mall. It was like BET taping or something. And yeah, we just played real quick. But up in Joel's studio, we used to just gamble. We gambled a couple of times. He thought he was that nigga, so you know what I mean. I think it was like 4. I think I beat him like twice. He beat me like 6.
Got you.
Yeah, a little money exchange. He was a cool dude. Like I never had a problem with him until he started saying what he was saying about Zeke. I mean, all this was a long time ago. I don't really care.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm asking you, because you never, to me, never addressed it. At least I never heard it. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was a funny nigga. Like, see, they was like, yo, he said something about you, whatever. I grew up on the east side of Harlem. All we do is snap. You can't snap on me and say something to me and I'm gonna cry. Like, nigga, I'm gonna snap back. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, I don't give a fuck about snapping. So he's a funny snapping nigga. So when he used to say certain shit and he used to get back to me, I used to laugh like, yo, this little
nigga. So I need to ask you this though, because he used to call you Gargamel. Like,
yeah.
That shit.
Listen, Zeke, as soon as I pick up the phone, Zeke be like, what's up, big nose? What's up, Jewish nose? Like, everybody know I got big nose. I got big nose. Like, I don't care. Like, nigga call me Gargamel, so I was like, all right.
So that's where the Gargamel shit come from?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Cause I was lost. I'm like, why you call nigga sing Gargamel and shit? And then he like, yo, the nigga trying to steal my wave, trying to steal my sound and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's that. You know what it was? We both harmonized hooks. So I guess it looked, and then he was out before me. So I guess it looked like, you know what I mean? But I was doing the same. I got that from 50 and Ja. I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't hear Max and be like, oh, I want to harmonize. Like, 50 was doing that. Get Rich or Die Trying. Ja Rule been doing that. And I always thought it was dope. You know what I mean? So I just put my own little twang on it and I ran with it from there. But I give the harmonizing credit to them two.
Got you. Now, let me ask you, do you and Max got a collab together? Like some old shit? Y'all never did a record together?
Nah, we were supposed to. Joel's wanted us to do one, but we just I think him and Jim fell out by then. You know what I mean?
Got you.
But that's what Els wanted to see. And I said, yeah, that would be dope. He said y'all should do a duet.
Yeah, that'd have been dope.
Because he used to have studio time in his studio, and then me and Zeke would come, or I would come right after. And as soon as he finished his studio, I would go in there. You know what I mean? So big shouts to Joel's. Like, he didn't have to use.
Shout out to Joel's, man.
He didn't have to let none of us use his studio. You know what I mean? So he always was a big supporter of mine. It's like, you know what I mean? He always used to talk to me and tell me like, yo, you got some dope shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, still to this day, like, you know what I mean? Like, what else heavy?
It was a rumor on the streets. I got the calls that the Coke boys had caught you slipping and allegedly cut you and all that. Did that go down? That, man, you being a solo artist, do you feel like you got your shot? Do you feel like the bag was really put behind you, the machine, the brand?
Never. I never had a manager. I never had a manager. A PR. I never had nothing. It was just, everything was just, you know what I mean, favors, phone calls, and me. You know what I mean? I go in the club, the first thing I do is say what's up to the DJ. First of all, that's just me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you potentially might be playing my music when I don't know about it. So what's up to you, my nigga? Like, fucking appreciate you. And go party. Go, you know what I mean? Go do what I do. But nah, hell no. But at the same time, it's just like I say in all interviews, like, I did a mixtape for Jim and it did good, and I got a Porsche. So it's people that are out there that get the recognition, but they don't get nothing. I'd rather get the something than the recognition. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather get that. Then he gave me a diamond ring with that truck, a Porsche truck, turbo. That's about 90. And then he gave me a watch, and then he gave me a check. He gave me like 6,000. Oh, when we did the Capo album, he gave me like 6,000. I heard I was supposed to get 30 though.
Yo, Jim, where that 24K at? Yeah.
He gave me 6, but at the time, like, I've always, you know what I mean? Like, when I was a go-getter, so at the same time, it was just kind of like extra money to me. So I'm like, all right, I'm good. Like, if he didn't do it or not, I was still gonna be good. Yeah. I'm gonna go get it. You know what I mean?
But from what it sounds like, it seems like they always took care of you, regardless of what, whatever song.
He gave me 2 cars. He gave me a 550, even though he crashed it.
Oh damn!
He was like, "Yo, let me hold it. Let me hold the car one night." He didn't give me the 550. He was like, "Yo, let me hold it one night." He had like 2 joints with him and his man. Ended up breaking the car. The trunk was over there when I got to the accident scene, and the car was over there. I'm like, wow. Then he gave me the Challenger. Jim gave me 3 cars, I think. Yeah, 2 trucks and a Camaro. So
what you do with all these cars at? Like,
drive them.
You got them parked on?
No. I'll get rid of when I had the Camaro. No, before the Camaro, he gave me the Hemi truck. He like, yo, you want a new car? I'm like, yeah. He like, all right, turn in the Hemi truck and then come get the car next week. I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? It was just always like that, like, and paid nothing. You know what I mean? The only thing I paid for was the Camaro. It had like an ending note on it, but that was it. Wow.
Now I gotta ask you this too.
What's up?
It was a rumor on the streets. I got the calls that the Coke boys had caught you slipping and allegedly cut you and all that. Did that go down?
I don't know who cut me.
Oh, okay.
I know I got cut that night. Why would the Coke boys cut me? They don't like me?
I don't know that. You know how the streets talk, like, yo, son,
yeah,
caught your man Sin, yo. I'm like, what?
I definitely got caught slipping though. I definitely got caught slipping, but
where you got cut at? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, the surgeon was nice, man.
Oh yeah, because I don't even see that shit.
Shout out the Bird Gang shooter, because he was shooter 9 Trey. He was in the emergency room. He said, yo, my man be on camera. I think it was him or Baby Bob. But he was like, yo, my man be on camera, kind of stitch him up kind of nice, man. So she stitched me up nice. You barely see.
I can't even see it, homie. So salute to the surgeon, you know what I'm saying, and shooter and all that. Now, when that situation happened, how did it play out? You know what I'm saying? Somebody came up to you, or you just?
I was drunk in the club. and I felt something. Turned around, I ain't really see nobody. A girl told me my face was cut.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I was drunk. That's when I used to drink a lot.
How badly cut was it though? Like you was leaking?
It was a nice one. Yeah, it was leaking. It's all the way down here, so you know what I mean. But I needed a haircut at the time. My shit was bushy down here.
Oh.
So you couldn't, you know what I mean? They like when they were stitching it up, they had to like shave a few hairs off so they could get it clean. You know what I mean?
Got you. But yo, that beef was kind of crazy with you know, Dipset, Coke Boys, and all that. You know,
it was, but I don't know what you heard, but it was really never a beef.
Nah,
like it was a Listen, Jim and French say a few things at each other. It was never really, you know what I mean, like that type of situation. Like people make it out to be like that. I mean, they say slick shit towards each other, but most of my niggas from the Bronx is they niggas. You know what I mean? Like, if it was really a problem, then it would be like, yo, like, tell your man, come meet me here. Let's shoot the fair one, blah, 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 blah. It's not that serious. You know what I mean?
So if it ain't that serious, you mean to tell me that Jim and French Montana could do a record tonight if it ain't that serious?
I think egos would get involved. That'll be dope for the city.
That'll be dope. Fuck the egos. That ego shit is corny now.
All right, you gotta look at it like this. Jim cool with Puff. He be with Puff. French be with. There is no beef. Like, they be around each other in the same vicinity. Like, it's not that serious. Like, people make it out to be. It's not that.
But Sin, you know why I rock with you? You know what I'm saying? Because you got like a level head. And you always did. Like, it's fucking 2019. Niggas still tripping off that ego shit. Like, yo, my nigga, like, the world gonna fucking end soon. Like, y'all niggas is getting old out here. Like
2135, it's over. I heard.
Like, what the fuck y'all doing? At the end of the day, you know, this shit is a blessing for us to get money off this music shit and do what niggas dream.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And French made it how he made it. Jim made it how he made it. And yo, put that shit to the side and make a classic record. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Take that shit out, you know, on each other on the bars.
I got tired of hearing about that situation years ago. I didn't even care about it no more. People used to ask me about it, like, yo, what's up with Jim and Friends? Like, yo, it used to be kind of funny. It was entertaining at one time, but then it's just like, I don't even hear that shit. Like, that shit ain't got nothing to do with no paper. Like, niggas got bills, niggas got families to take care of. Like, I mean, I ain't got no kids or nothing, but I got people to take care of. Like, I'm not thinking about it.
That's crazy you ain't got no kids, man. Salute.
Yeah. Soon. Maybe conceive one this year. Hopefully.
Got you. Now, how was your relationship with French Montana, or do you have one?
I don't have one.
Okay.
I don't know. 2 Chainz came here, and he didn't know nobody. This was right after we did Grand Slam. I don't know if you ever heard that record. Me, 2 Chainz, and Jim. Matter of fact, you heard the video with 2 Chainz and Kiss? Taking one day at a time. Jim shot that video. So after
I remember that.
After he shot the video, he was supposed to go to Sin City. So him and 2 Chainz was talking. So I walked out, and then Jim's like, yo, Sin. He was like, yo, go with 2 Chainz tonight. And I was like, go where? He was like, I gotta be in Sin City tonight, but it's just me, my manager, and somebody else he had with him. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I call my niggas up or whatever. I'm like, yo, we going out. So I meet my other man in there. He was like, I'm already in there. He keep wild razors on him. So he's just like, yo, I got you, nigga. Like, I'm like, yo. Anyway, he in my ear the whole time. He want to book 2 Chainz. I'm like, yo, you're not doing that. Like, no way possible, nigga. He like, yo, am I your man? I said, yeah, you my man. He said, is that your man? I said, nigga, you're not going to put me in there. I said, listen, something happened to him, I look crazy. You're not doing that. I said, plus, I ain't even that type of nigga to be lining niggas up. Like, that ain't my style, my nigga. Like, so he said, listen, so I can't eat. I said, listen, you book him, me and you gonna have an issue tonight. Tomorrow, the day after that. So he got mad. He stayed away for a little while. So I think 2 Chainz, something happened to 2 Chainz in Oakland, where they shot at him or something. You remember when
he fell? That's where he was running and he fell. And he tried to say nothing happened in the video.
My man was the first nigga to call me and be like, see? He said, see, I ain't your man though. He said, but other niggas can eat. I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't have nothing to do with that. And I seen 2 Chainz one day, and niggas just looked at me and looked away, and I was like,
oh, he tried to act like he didn't know you.
Yeah, I was like, yo, these if only.
Oh, he don't even know that you saved him from getting booked.
Yo, that would have been nasty, yo. Cause the nigga I was talking to, like, he my man, he greasy, like, he a grimy nigga, man, like, you know what I mean? But the fact that I was willing to put myself in a situation, like, we had like a real argument. It was no leave it alone, and he was like, all right, he was like, nigga, I'm your man, like, I'm hungry.
Trust me, I be having those arguments with my niggas all the time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But just to see him now, first, I hit him on DM or I text him or something, he replied back. And then one time I seen him, he act like he ain't know me. Man, I looked at it as maybe he was high, whatever. I said, but these niggas, boy. I mean, I got a million stories like that, man. I done saved a lot of niggas who niggas don't even realize I saved, and I'm not doing that no more. Don't call me with nobody jewelry. I'm not nothing. Like, niggas seem like to call my phone when some jewelry get taken. Keep that shit. I don't want them to do that. I got to call. Somebody got booked that everybody know, maybe about, what's this month, March?
Yeah.
This happened. I got that text in January. No, December or January. Showing me the jewelry and all that. Yo, I honestly could have got it back to them and be like, yo, you owe me a favor. But I said, nah, I don't want that. Like, I don't want that around me, because one time, I ain't gonna say who chain, but a chain got involved and fucked my shit up. My mixed shit. And I had nothing to do with that. I was getting the chain back to give it back to them. But somebody else, my man, just jumped the gun and gave it back to them, so it looked like, you know what I mean? But if it wasn't for me, that chain when it came back, because my man's like, fuck them niggas, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck out of here with them niggas. So I was like, nah, you gotta give it to me. Matter of fact, I was gonna give it to you know what? It's not important, but it fucked my shit up because it looked like I had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing no more favors. That's it. You get your chain took, not unless you my man that be around me every day, or if something happened to you, that's the only way I'm getting involved. As far as some rapper shit, if it ain't got nothing to do with me or my close niggas, I don't care.
Now, when the Cam and Jim Jones, I don't want to say beef, let's say issues. When Cameron and Jim Jones was having their issues, and you with both of them,
right?
How difficult was it for you to?
It wasn't.
I guess
it wasn't at all. It was more difficult telling other niggas to shut the fuck up. I posted that and I left that on my page for a reason. If you go back, maybe like, I guess when they were beefing like last summer, I left that video on my page. I told niggas, I said, stay out of it. This has nothing to do with y'all. They're not going to kill each other. Stay out of it. Stop ad-libbing. Stop being a nigga on the side trying to prove you the toughest nigga around him. Stop doing that. Because when they get back cool, they're going to be looking at y'all niggas funny. I remember he said this and he said that. Like, so I used to tell niggas all the time, shut up. Let them niggas argue. Like, they not gonna fight. They not gonna kill you. Well, if they shoot the fair one, it's gonna be by themselves. You know what I mean? It wasn't difficult at all. I speak to Jim. I speak to Cam. I speak to Cam every day. So I speak to Jim. I don't speak to Jim as much. Jim moved. Jim, you know, had a lot on his plate at the time. Like, he was paying back IRS. I think he paid them back like $3 million. Like, a lot of people don't know. Well, I'll tell him now. I remember he was telling me like that shit was kind of stressing him out. Like, he paid them niggas back like, he had like 2 years to pay them back like $3 million or some shit. And let's not sit up here and act like Jim is some platinum artist. Like, he's not. So he had a time. You know what I mean? Like, he's not getting 100,000 a show and all that dumb shit. So he had to get out here and grind. So I realized he had a lot of shit to deal with. You know what I mean? So I backed up and just, yo, I'm here whenever you call.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think, even though this happened way, probably like over 10 years ago, do you think that 50 Cent, Jim coming on stage with 50, Jim and Jewels coming on stage with 50 caused a rift between Cam and, you know, Jim in a relationship? Like, just being honest, like just somebody who know both of them, but also knowing the situation.
Probably at the time. Probably at the time that did, but now, no. They back cool again. So they like real brothers, yo. They argue every, what's this month? March? Give it to hopefully not, but give it to November. Give it to October. They're gonna have another argument because they, you know why? Because they brothers. But if brothers don't argue, it's not right.
Got you.
I got a best friend. I got a nigga that's like my brother who I can't stand sometimes. But that's just, you know what I mean? Now we just cool. We at a even level. But it be sometimes I'll be like, yo, this nigga need to get the away from me, man. But if you did something to him, I'm gonna react. You feel what I'm saying? So it's love. I really don't like doing favors for new people because it seemed like some people who I helped once they got the way they got, they just like they don't even acknowledge, you know what I mean? Like you don't owe me shit. I don't need nothing from you, but just like damn. I put it to you like this. Hell Road and went through his issues that got the whole world laughing at him. Everybody saying, smell what they saying? You know the vibes and everything. Like the whole world is like this. But at the same time, I always gave him praise for he was the first nigga to put me on his mixtape when he was rolling. You know what I mean? He didn't have to do that. And
that's real.
I always tell people that like he was the first nigga. You know what I mean? Like to do that, regardless of what he going out do there now. And I don't care about that shit. Like that's his business. You know what I mean? That got nothing to do with sin at all.
I mean, how do you feel about that situation? Because I mean, his image, let's just be real. And I know Hell Rell as well, and he's the homie. His image, that shit got tarnished because it's like you got put in a situation where you had to throw your hands and you didn't throw your hands and it's in front of your family. Like, how do you feel about that situation? Just as somebody knowing him and just being a street dude.
I just know me, I would have reacted different. You know what I mean? Like you say, his family there, and that was his reaction. That wouldn't have been mine.
Gotcha.
That's him. That's not me. You know what I mean? But like I said, it has nothing to do with taking away. He put me on his mixtape first and he didn't have to. So
that's real.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of niggas won't.
Like
I'm used to not getting credit. I don't care. Now I do care a little bit, but it'd be like, damn, I just like nothing don't surprise me.
No more. I'm gonna let you know, Sin. When we gonna holler behind the scene more too. We gonna get up more like we used to. I used to come check you in Harlem. Right. This what we gonna do. All you got in this world, and especially in this game, is your name.
Yeah.
So when niggas don't credit you for like working certain situations,
right,
it kind of writes you out of history.
It do.
You understand what I'm saying? When you think about it, because it's shit that you probably done plugged and niggas getting all this praise for it, but your name don't even come up.
You have no idea, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta put an end to that.
People want to hear like the old Cam or the old Jewels or the old Jim. Like people still talking about the Ghost of Rich Porter and the Gangsta Grills he did with no, not the MOB1, I think. Mac, Stacks, Jaja, Melly. Like people still talk about those. So it's like we could try to give you another one, but sometimes if the feeling ain't really there, like I think
it's all the vibe. Music is all the vibe.
Yeah, like see the Ghost of Rich Porter, like we did that in a back room in his new studio before the other studio was built, and it was grimy, it was gritty. You know? It was a drought outside. Niggas was upset. Like niggas was still in the street. A lot of niggas was coming in from outside in the studio upset. Like, you know what I mean? But it was the kind of upset energy we needed. Like, all right, nigga, coke is about $40 a gram, nigga. Like, shit is bad out here. Like, it was a drought. You know what I mean? So niggas was upset. Niggas getting robbed outside. Niggas booking niggas outside. Like, it was bad. You know what I mean? But we made good music like that. It was a good aura to have for that kind of tape. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But Jim hit me the other day and was like, he kind of making a tape like that. Like, he's been rapping his ass off. He got better.
Yo, I'm glad you brought that up. And I gotta say this. This is what the streets, this is what the internet is saying. Right now, niggas is saying Jim Jones is the best rapper out of Dipset.
Dipset. That he killed everybody on the album. I heard.
Not only just on the album, but just like, I'm gonna be honest, for me, I've been saying this for probably 5 years now. The nigga Jim, and he don't get a lot of credit because I witnessed the nigga in the studio craft his own lyrics and shit. Cause a lot of niggas, let's really shut this down.
Right for Jim.
Yeah, niggas saying Max is writing for Jim or Stacks or he got ghost writers, you writing for him.
Yeah, I heard Uncle Paulie told him that. Puff heard that I was writing for Jim. That's false. I don't write for Jim.
Mm-hmm. Now I saw that personally. Jim don't even write, first and foremost.
He sleeps and wake up and sit around. Like, it's the most craziest shit I ever seen in my life. He falls asleep.
I saw it firsthand.
Yeah, you was there. You was there live. So, yeah.
So how do you feel when niggas is saying like Jim is the best at the set? Like, cause you saw that process. Been around that process.
If he working for it, then he got it. Mm-hmm. He works hard at that. Mm-hmm. But honestly speaking, that ain't the Jim I want to hear right now. I want to hear 848 Jim. I want to hear ignorant Jim. I'm hearing 444 Jim right now.
Oh shit.
It's dope. It's dope, but Emma, I'm doing an interview right now. I'll call you back. I know. I got you. Yeah, I want to hear 840. I need to hear some ignorance.
Got you.
Because I think he reaches more people like that. That's my opinion. So we get back to the complex Jim. Right now he's chilling. I don't like him when he's chilled out. I'm not gonna say I don't like him, but I rather ignorant Jim. Because I've been on the road with ignorant Jim for so long. You know what I mean? I know, like, we all got to grow up. Yeah, he cut his braids and all that shit. Everybody got mature, but we can't get mad?
Yeah.
I want to hear angry Jim. That's what I want to hear. But they got a house in Miami, house in Jersey, Bentley trucks and all that. He's not too mad.
Yeah, not at all.
I heard another rapper say, like, life must be not going nowhere for him, so he's saying certain things. Nah, bro, Jim got some paper, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna give an exact number. Well, I don't even know his exact number, but from what I see, he got some paper, man. That ain't no Instagram shit. I don't even think he ever posted his house in Miami. And I'm wondering why. You would see that if it was mine. Tell you.
I like to just salute niggas when they getting it, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I want to hear ignorant Jim. So maybe I should go in the studio and make him upset one day.
Well, let's do this. How do Cam feel about the fans in the street saying that Jim Jones is the best out of Dipset right now?
Cam is the type where he would be like, that's dope. And as a matter of fact, on my mama, we spoke the same conversation. I spoke the same conversation with Cam maybe about a week ago.
Oh, wow.
I said, nah, Jim out here spitting. I said, word. But my personal opinion, I want to hear angry Jim. That's just me. I need to hear 848 Jim. I like that Jim. Like, I just like it. Like,
well, I'm gonna say this for me. Jim giving it up right now with them bars. I ain't gonna front.
He is. He's like, first of all, he in there. You know what? I hope he see this shit. First of all, you in there talking about.
Shit. Hold on, say it again.
He know when I go to the studio, I'll be like, nigga, you wrote that already, nigga. He be like, nah, nigga, that's just in my head. I said, nigga, you rap about me, nigga. That's who you rapping about. You rapping talking that street shit, nigga. You rapping about me. I can't wait to get a rap. I am gonna upset him. Yeah. You finished rapping about me yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, your shit bigged out for a little bit. You good now?
Yeah.
Now, what you were saying? You said you can't wait to get.
That's what I say when I'm gonna see him next time. Yo, you finished rapping about me yet? You rapping about me, nigga. Better start banging on wax again, nigga. All right, that's enough of me, nigga, and all this street shit.
Max B supposed to be coming home soon.
Right.
Right? And
blessings to that man.
Got you. Okay, but just say like you and him, I guess, see each other soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it, some way y'all can reconcile differences, or you ain't fucking with him?
It's crazy how I gotta answer this because I don't even know this dude. Like how people think, like how put it like this, which I seriously doubt, but you got to think the reason why I couldn't talk to him no more because Jim stopped speaking to him. I met him through Jim. So it's just like if me and you cool and you introduce me to your man and you don't fuck with your man, I can't speak to your man. It's nothing personal.
I'm the same way.
I like the nigga, but I just, you know what I mean? But if I see him, like, nah, I'll walk right past him. Yeah. Nah, it ain't no issue. Nah, definitely no issue. You know what I mean? But as far as like being cool and all that, if him and Jim is cool, then it's cool.
Well, let me ask you this though. Where did Max B and Jim Jones beef come from? Where did it go wrong? Like, was it the fact that Jim wasn't paying him his money, or like?
That's a good question. I never asked Jim that. It was like I didn't care. But when he was paying me to go on the road with him, like I've been all over the world with Jim, Africa, Japan, Amsterdam, Russia. Like I done been all over the world with him, and I always got paid. I thought about that one time, like, yo, they say, because you hear things like, oh, Jim ain't gonna pay you for this, Jim ain't gonna pay you for that, and I was getting paid. I never had a problem, so I don't know where their issue came in at. That's something you gotta ask Max when he come home.
Well, I would say this. I was kind of mad at you one time too. You know what I'm saying? Because you the one that introduced me to Jim, and we talked about business, like, yo, Jim trying to, break bread, whatever. That shit didn't happen. I didn't put it on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, I was just like, yo, let me fall back because, I'm just not a nigga that's gonna sit around, be feeling away when they owe me.
I remember something that happened between y'all, but I didn't know.
It wasn't even about nothing because I would have did those videos just cause. It's just the fact that we discussed business and the business didn't happen. So, and then Ash, he knew about the situation too. He was supposed to handle it. And he's like, yo, Reck, I'm gonna holler at Jim and get back to you. He never got back to me. And I just fell back. And what's crazy? I seen Jim and we had eyes. It wasn't no real beef, but you could tell the tension was a little there. Right. I seen him one time in Jersey. I'm like, yo, Jim, what's good? He put up a magazine over his face, like, what's good? Walked away. And told his mans, it was some weird shit. I ain't gonna front. He told his mans and them, yo, I forgot who it was. Yo, Jim don't want you here. You know what I'm saying? It was weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't about nothing. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why I'm asking. But like you said, that was a good question because nobody really knows why Max B and Jim Jones is beefing. You don't even know.
Nah, I know what kept it going as far as like the songs he was making, dissing them. That I think that's the only part that I know that kept it going and kept niggas mad. I think he came to see Jim at a studio or something one time, and I think that escalated it. And it was just a bunch of nonsense, man. Like, truthfully speaking, I actually suggested that they fight and get it over with, and Jim gave me one of these, like, listen. He was like, man, I got it. I was like, just fighting. Yeah, I did suggest that. We was at Chung King Studio. I said, yo, just fight and get that shit over with. I'm doing diss records and like, you know what I mean? That's your nigga, I guess. Like, just fight and get it over with. I said, break the nigga arms, man. Like, I'm sure, you know what I mean? I think it'd be cool again. But I think niggas is grown now. And if niggas is still on that, then that's on them. I don't care, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, I'm trying to get a 2-story house, man, to be realistic.
I'm going to ask you a critical question right here.
What's up?
And this could help your career or hurt it, depending on how you answer this question. Now, you can call Jim or Cam right now, right? Now, if they had to give you the perfect alley-oop to give you that look that you never got, that record that you never really got to the radio or got to the masses, what would be that look? Like, would Jim have to be on a hook, or the verse, or Cam have to be on a hook? Like, what kind of alley-oop could they give you?
It has nothing to do with music.
Okay.
I think Kim is giving me an alley-oop now. He did a thriller, a motion thriller, and put me in it. Nothing to do with hip hop. And put me in it. And actually, he's going to Paris. He asked me if I wanted to go. I told him I had something to do, but I think he's going to Paris and France. He's going to France in 2 weeks for the Cannes Festival. It's either Paris or France. Don't quote me on it. I don't sound ignorant, but yeah, that's where you got to go with the tuxedos on with no socks, your ankle showing, like that type of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. I think that was But as far as like I said, everything was just favors. Like I make a phone call. Like I think Jim called Double XL was like, and they put me in there, like shit like that. Like, yeah, I don't think it have nothing to do with music because not to diss them or nothing, but their impact ain't what it used to be. If I have Jim on the song, a lot of DJs gonna be like, all right, let me hear the song. Like, if it's dope, then all right, I'll fuck with it, maybe. But if it's like, but old boy days, like you would have loved it. DJ would have been like, oh nah, give me that. I'll blow this shit out the water. You got Cam on it? You got Jim on it? You got Els on it?
So basically, you kind of missed the bus, you saying, with Jim and Cam.
No, not at all. Hell no.
Because you said their impact is not
I'm talking about, all right, now listen. If Jim give Hot 97 a new record today versus when he give him a new record when Ballin' was out.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? Like the impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like, but that doesn't mean that they washed up. I was just about to say that, like, even with Jim, like people think that he just out here just with gray hair and the camera just washed up and mad, and he's not mad. I speak to Cam all the time. Like the niggas, they straight, man. They straight, man. I don't want to speak on nobody's money or count.
Oh, of course not. Nah. I'm just talking about your career, like, because I feel like you've been loyal. You've been 10 toes down with both those dudes because when they was beefing, you didn't choose a side
at all.
You get what I'm saying? Right. And I'm saying for your career as somebody, like, because I do music first. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here is a platform, you know, for me to cross promote the music. And I'm talking to you, artist to artist right now. You know, because I know how that feel. You know what I'm saying?
What would be dope if I do something now, everything is social media and they post it. What more could you ask for? Or you call somebody or get me a deal or something like that. Or just not even, I wouldn't say a deal because nobody really deals anymore. Give me a situation. That would be an alley-oop for me.
So basically, if I guess, because I mean, them two dudes can get deals anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Jim. Oh yeah, how do you feel about Jim Jones going to Rock Nation? Like you personally. Oh yeah, how do you feel about Jim Jones going to Rock Nation? Like you personally.
I actually was shocked, but then I know the relationship that him and Juan got. So I didn't even think about Jay and the rest of his crew. Yeah. I knew the relationship. Jim been telling me about Juan for a minute. You know what I mean? So I knew that they was cool. So I wasn't
too surprised. You wasn't too surprised.
No, not really.
Gotcha. But you knew that with the history, with Cam and I guess Jay and just that whole Rockefeller situation, that Jim going to Rock Nation was kind of like definitely putting more, how can I say, bringing more of a rift between him and Cam. You know what I'm saying? I know they was going through it.
More of a rift between Jay and Cam?
No, Jim and Cam. Because you got to think, now you over there with the supposed enemy.
A lot of people would think a certain type of way. Let me tell you, I'll be the first one to tell you, Cam don't be on that no more. From what I know, he don't really. He don't like niggas got older. A lot of things that we probably would have a problem with, it's not a problem no more.
Mature.
Don't get me wrong. I be asking them like, yo, like you cool with so and so, and it'd be like different people, and he'd be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about them. I was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Just out of conversation, not to do anything. Just, you know what I mean? Like, yo, just, you know what I mean? A conversation. But I noticed that he's a lot carefree these days.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a lot. He be worried about more. He paid about $10,000 for a bed set, and he only got one piece, and he ordered that bed set a month and a half ago, and he still haven't got everything. So he's more concerned about it.
Like that.
It's the funniest shit. No, it's the funniest shit ever. He ordered it from Italy, right? So they said the only way they could deliver it is through boat. At furniture stores, if you own a furniture store, you know what I'm talking about. The only way they could deliver it is from a boat. I say, yo, where the fuck is this boat that you ordered your furniture a month and a half ago? So now he's going in this high price store and walking out with shit. Like I said, I'm coming in there with you. I'm gonna give me a lamp. I'm gonna give me a little intake. He's just going in there, just walking out with shit because they.
Oh, basically, like, yo, your niggas. Oh, so I'm taking whatever.
Yeah, got. Yeah. I said, nigga, I was we could steal a ceiling fan, anything, nigga. Like, it's the funniest shit ever. I may not be explaining, nigga, but it's hilarious.
I got you.
Nigga.
I got you.
Hilarious.
So, I need, before we get off here, because I want you to get your just due. Just put out there. You ain't gotta personally tell them, Jim or Cam. But I need you to have the perfect situation so you can get your look. What would that be? A joint project with Sin, Jim, and Cam? A joint project with Sin and Cam? And a joint project with Jim and Sin? Let me know. What would be the ideal situation?
This is extremely funny. All right, just put it like this. Put it. Yo, that's crazy. Either you read mine or this is like coincidental. Because right before you called me and my man was just talking. Just put it like this. It's a rapper, and not just because he popping. I don't care about popping. If I fuck with your music, I fuck with it. But just so when he's popping like super. Me and him doing a 10-song mixtape. I just got off the phone with my man about that. And I say, yo, when I do that, I'm gonna turn into, you're gonna see a new person. Because I think he gonna bring kind of some of the energy out of me, but it's just that the fact that I know it's gonna be dope and people gonna receive it well. Then I make some calls. You can do a verse for me. Jim, do this hook for me. Zeke, you understand what I'm saying? Like
it's all leverage. So basically, you have a better leverage situation. So now when you call them, it's like it's not really so much. Whereas, yo, Sin, let me do this shit for Sin. Yeah, that's my man. But now it's like when you call them, it's like, yo, my nigga, I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I got you. Cause I'm that way. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody holding your hand anyway. You're a grown man. You gonna get it how you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
when it's gonna happen, but when it happens, I promise you, like I'm not gonna sit and say, yo, coming soon. You better look out for me. I'm not saying none of that. What I'm saying,
make sure MRecktv get it first. The announcement. Because you didn't put the name out there. So
yeah, and I'm not gonna because I'll be looking like I'm trying to make people anticipate something about me, and then you're gonna see me a month from now and be like, nigga, wasn't you just saying? Like, so I'm just telling you the plan, and if it go, God willing, if it go together, I promise you, for me, the most exciting music you ever heard from me. Period.
Got you. And I need you to stay locked in with me because I want you to win just cause. And then also when you break the news on what project and who that artist is, make sure you come here first on MRecktv, and we could do it in a TV studio because I got a TV studio in Harlem. You could get, give it that real look. You know what I'm saying? So, so like I said, it's gonna be one of many, Sin. I'm gonna let you do what you do. We got an hour in. I gotta edit some stuff out, but this right here was perfect, man. I appreciate you, man. Salute you, man. All right. And I want to see you go 10 times platinum, nigga. I know.
Me too.
It's a different music industry, but shit, even on the streams, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know niggas don't sell CDs no more, but shit, nigga, go diamond on the streams. You feel me?
Facts.
So on that note, man, do what you do. Be safe out here, homie.
Yo, M.Reck, this is J-Mac. Tell 50 Cent to put some butter on boner biscuit, man. Put some butter on this biscuit, man. 3 rounds, man. Tell him beat that boy ass, man. Tell him beat him, man. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yo, no problems, yo. This is 90, son. Shouting out to you, son. You know what I'm saying? 95th and Clarkson, son. Respect all your M.Recktvs, all of that shit, nigga. But y'all holler back, son. I wonder if you got this number on your page, nigga, because it's the real shit, nigga. I'll tell you about the real shit, nigga. Y'all talking about shit? We're going to talk about shit from the early 70s, son. How we bring boom bash. How we bring all that shit moving up to the Bronx. In 90s, coming through Flatbush, nigga. Scooter, Alpo, all that shit, nigga. I'm the lone survivor. 95th and Clarks, and shout out to us. P Dread, son. Everybody know. All you guys just plug in P Dread. 95th and Clarks, and then you know what you need and what you gotta get. You know what I'm saying? I'm that underground motherfucker. See, I see many come and many die, son. You know what I'm saying? And I feel happy I could be alive to hear y'all shit, what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? Uptown, St. Nicholas, all that shit, nigga. Been around. I'm happy to be alive, yo. Holla back, just touch base. Put this shit out there, and I'm Scooter, Bully, Love, all that shit from the 90s, son. You know what I'm saying? Y'all passed through, son. Remember, Bronx passed through. You know? Bronx keep on making it. Brooklyn keep on making it. Queens keep on faking. All that shit y'all talk about, nigga, it's who survived this shit. It's the long-lost survivors, yo. Holla back, nigga. I don't know nobody want to hang up, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to do the right thing.
It's got a music. M.Reck. Yo, DJ Raw Heat. The mixtape Scarface. Bar these niggas to death. For that money and that power, niggas are toast dudes. Call me James St. Pack, wreck make ghost moves. Turning dirty money clean, yes I'm a cash washer. Gun beat Tommy down, bitch named Tasha. Go by the alias of Mr. Sean Archer. Fuck niggas tryna sabotage, using espionage. Killing more ninja style, wearing all camouflage. Blending in the backgrounds, busting off Mac rounds. This is real street beef, nah this ain't rap clown. Not a motherfucker in his damn game want it. This is personal, these bullets got your name on it. Peep the maneuver work, I'ma hit a shooter first. Jump in the Uber skirt, down a one way, fast in reverse. Do the shit so smooth you think it was rehearsed. Kill your whole catalog, nigga, with a verse. This the nail in the coffin, I put you in the dirt. Peace, world. To promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MRecktv, contact MRecktVpromo, MRecktVpromo @gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MRecktv, youtube.com/MRecktv. I'm gone. MRecktv.